on, you, Eric. Some of us have been up since first light.
Oh, more fool you.
House clearance. Picked up some very nice things.
Pollard, get back in here and ravish me now.
Ah, now I see why you've been having a lie-in.
Extended birthday celebrations.
Well, I hope you know what you're letting yourself in for.
Take no notice of him. He's only jealous.
On the contrary, I think you're very well matched.
He's right. We are.
I couldn't disagree.
So you're not going to show us the door after our night of passion?
Was rather splendid, wasn't it?
We could make a real go of it, you know, me and you.
Well, we could certainly have some fun trying, couldn't we?
I'll hold you to that.
I used to fancy myself as a cavalry officer.
You didn't.
I don't know why you find that so hard to believe.
Charge of the Light Brigade, flashing sabres and all that.
Well, of course, that was a bit of a military disaster.
I think you'd look very dashing charging the guns. Hiya.
Morning.
Thanks for coming. I'm sorry to drag you away from surgery.
No problem.
I seem to run out of vaccine. I really must remember to restock.
This is the patient.
Yeah. Yes, and if you've got any spare, perhaps you could give some to him because he's been behaving very strangely this morning.
Yeah, I saw that. You were having a little laugh, weren't you?
Yeah, I know. How strange is that?
Yeah, it's just a moment of weakness.
If I didn't know any better, I'd have said you were flirting with him.
Yeah, what if I was?
Oh.
What's so funny?
Nothing. It's just brilliant to see you feeling so good about it.
I have a lot to look forward to.
Morning.
Hi.
Did you enjoy yourself last night after I'd gone?
Not really.
Didn't do much for me either.
You should have stayed at your card game.
No way I came.
And you knew Terry would be there.
Yeah, it's always a bit of a problem, that, isn't it? But the party was in full swing. We could have got away for a while.
Well, everyone would have noticed I was missing. What would I have said?
You'd have lied. You do it so well.
That's not something I'm proud of.
I thought you liked taking a risk. And you've got to admit, it's worth it.
Maybe.
Well, there's no one around here now. You don't have to lie to anyone. All you have to do is go through that door. And you know what'll happen then.
Well, I can't. I'm on my way to see Terry now.
Oh, give him a call. Tell him you're going to be late.
And then when I've seen Terry, I'm expected back at the pub.
No one suspects anything. Val hasn't blabbed. You've got nothing to worry about. We need to take every chance we can get, for crying out loud.
You need to be patient.
You were at this do last night, were you?
Aye, naturally.
How did it go?
They were very successful. No thanks to certain parties.
How do you mean?
Well, they were an attempt to hijack the occasion to celebrate Pollard's birthday.
Never heard of that before. Hijacking a party.
It was that Val's doing. She and Pollard seemed to be an item.
So what happened?
Well, she knew no one would turn up just for Pollard, on account of him being about as popular as halitosis. So she dreamt up this wartime idea with that half-wit Bob Hope.
Only she got rumbled.
Well, she knew she was never going to get away with it. Anyway, apart from one or two misdemeanours, due respect were paid.
Oh, that explains a lot. I always thought it was funny having it yesterday.
It's 60 years ago since then that war, aren't you?
Aye, but VE Day's on May the 8th and VJ Day's on 15th of August.
Well, how do you know that?
Just because I didn't fight for king and country like you.
Oh,
doesn't
don't
mean...
be so cheeky. I'm not that old.
Hi. Hi. Came for you.
It looks like we should be able to exchange in a couple of weeks.
Morning.
Hiya. Oh, I think Viv's through in the shop.
I can wait.
Well, if I've got something stronger, yeah, I propose a toast.
Oh, I think we should wait till we complete.
Well, I think you've got a great future ahead of you.
We're working on it.
Yeah, look, if you don't mind, I've got to get back to the bar.
All right, we'll see you later.
Bye.
I'm sorry about that, but Jean has been in a strop from the minute she got up this morning.
That's all right. Is she all right now?
Oh, yeah. She's in the playroom with Effie. She's still banging on about seeing TJ.
Her special friend.
Yeah. They had a really good time at the party last night. She wants him to come over.
Well, she'll miss him when you're gone, you know.
Yes, I know, but she'll get over it. She doesn't really understand that we're going yet.
I suppose not.
I'm more concerned about Joseph.
Why's that?
Well, I phoned him yesterday. He's a bit worried that I'm going so far away, and so am I, for that matter.
Can he not go with you?
I don't really want to take him out of school. He loves it.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have thought there'd be loads of other lads there whose parents live abroad.
Yeah. Yes, you know, and when he's ready for secondary school, then he can join me.
Would he be all right about that?
Mm-hmm. Yes, and I'll be in touch by phone. But I did tell him that if there was anything he couldn't handle, that he could contact you, and you would help him.
Me?
Yeah. You don't mind, do you?
No, not at all. No, I'd be flattered. I'd do anything I can.
Paddy, thank you, because it makes me feel a lot better knowing that you are looking out for him.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise Paddy was still here. I've got those figures.
That's all right. I'm going in a minute.
Do you want to help yourself to some coffee?
Listen, I'd look after that old girl as well if you want me to.
Would you?
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course. Why not?
Well, it's just that I was going to offer to look after her, that's all.
Oh, well, whatever.
But did you hear that? There's two men fighting over you. Aren't you the lucky one, Peggy?
If you'd have wanted to live to a ripe old age, you'd been best retiring at 55.
What a load of rubbish.
Official figures.
You know what they say about them?
What?
There's lies, damn lies, and statistics.
I'll remember that.
Mine are useless information, you aren't you?
I thought you might be interested.
Well, I'm not.
Well, I suppose it is a bit too late for you, isn't it? Damage is already done.
As you well know, I'm 65, and I've never felt fitter.
You'll be packing in soon, then.
I've a contract, runs till next month, and I've every intention of renewing it.
And you can draw your pension. You must be balmy.
Have you never heard it, dignity of labour?
No. But if you hum it, I'll join in.
Yeah, that joke's older than I am.
Nice horse.
I think so.
I reckon I could be in there.
It's over. You've as much chance of courting her as I have.
Sorry I didn't get a chance to speak to you last night.
Oh, we're a bit hectic, wasn't it?
How you fixed for lunch?
Got nothing planned.
How about 12:30 in the cafe? You can fill me in on what's going on with the B&B.
Yeah, you're on.
You moving in with him?
As soon as I've got all my stuff packed.
You don't hang about, do you?
Do you want to see the point?
Honestly, Lou, what's she like? I want the full story.
Anything interesting?
No, just something about a free upgrade, that's all.
Never mind her. Spill.
We had a fantastic night.
Who suggested it?
Well, no one actually suggested it. It was more organic.
Hang on. Eric does know you're moving in.
I've been tracking him for months, and now that I've got him, I'm not about to let him go.
So you could be back here by tea time?
No chance. I've got plans for tea time.
You were a landmark trial in 1960 under the Obscene Publications Act.
What are you on about now?
Lady Chatterley's lover.
You've never read that, have you?
It's about this gamekeeper.
I know what it's about.
What a posh bird, working man.
You're not still on about yon lass, are you? I take it there's no Mrs. Jones, then, in light of your unchained libido?
Aye, there was, once upon a time.
And?
Oh, you're not interested in idle tittle-tattle, are you? Not you.
Well, it's an interest in the fellow worker. But it's your business, so I'll not pry.
Well, not much to say, really. She was gorgeous. I fell for her. We got wed. Only she wanted a big house and a flash car, and I didn't.
Well, I can understand that. I've never been into materialism myself.
Just as well, since we're binmen.
I'm quite happy with who I am, thank you very much.
So is there a Mrs. Skelton, then?
Currently, no. But I've been 3.
Heck, you're busy.
Hey, not a topic for discussion.
Something else we've got in common, though. Ex-wives. Well, apart from being hotshot binmen. Yeah. years left in you.
Max, Mrs. Lawrence would like you to go and see her pony. She didn't want Paddy. I reckon she fancies you.
Well, you can hardly blame her, can you?
Short-sighted, is she?
Actually, she's pretty attractive.
But deluded.
Oh, don't fight it, Libby. You know you want me.
Mind you don't get your head stuck in the doorframe on your way out.
You don't fool me, you know.
What?
All this flirty stuff. It's a cover.
Since when did you start studying psychology?
Still hurting over Andy, it's obvious.
Look, I'm fine, okay? So just back off. Mind your own business.
Don't take it out on me.
Hello, vet surgery. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No one's available at the moment. Okay, well, can I get one of them to give you a call when they come in? Great. Thank you, bye.
Look, how about lunch?
I don't think so.
Hiya. Sorry I'm late. Is Max here?
He got called out.
Right, apologies. I'll be with you as soon as I possibly can.
And these are your messages.
I'll meet you in the pub.
Not now, Tamsin.
Yeah, do you mind? I'm trying to work here.
She's just leaving, aren't you?
OK, no need to get stressed.
Right, who's first?
Mrs. Jackson and Smudge.
Smudgy. Hiya, do you want to come through?
You took your time.
So?
Come here, you.
How could I resist? Yet, do you?
Right, so
I don't have to be back at work for another 15 minutes.
I've got business to attend to. I'm sorry.
It seems a shame for it to end when we're together like this.
And we can do it again.
So, could you spare 10 minutes?
I'd love to, but...
Just want to spend some time with you, that's all.
Well, why don't we do something about it?
How?
Remember that time when I took you out to lunch? When you were thinking about buying a B&B?
I remember.
Great meal. Nice bottle of wine. We went to look at that bedroom. Perhaps we could go back there. It's very discreet.
What, do you mean, like stay the night?
Or spend the whole day. It's up to you. We could go tomorrow.
Well, sounds fantastic.
Come here.
But...
Crisp white sheets, champagne on ice.
Suppose you should give them a call.
Just a few more bits and bobs, but we can pick those up later.
I'm sorry. You have me at a disadvantage.
Oh, it's mainly clothes I don't wear anymore. But if I clear the room out, Diane can rent it out.
Huh. So you're moving in here?
It's exciting, isn't it?
Possibly. Well, I don't recollect having discussed it.
We're too old to faff about, man. Let's just give it a whirl. If you can't stand us, just chuck us out. Not that you will, once you've seen us in me basque and fishnets.
Basque? And fishnets?
In that bag there.
Have one?
How does a bloke like you know about Lady Chatterley's lover?
What do you mean, a bloke like me?
Refuse disposal operative, not normally renowned for grey matter.
Well, you're not daft, are you?
Well, I've always considered myself as an exception to rule.
Well, sorry to disappoint you.
I'm surprised you've even heard of it. Trial were before you were born.
I've got a mind like a magpie, me. Anyway, I've not always emptied bins for a living, you know. Hey, yo. I knew she wouldn't be able to resist me.
She's not come here looking for you, you Burke.
Has Libby been in?
I haven't seen a pet.
Oh, I was hoping to meet her for lunch.
Do you want a drink while you're waiting?
I'll get it, if you've no objection.
None at all. I'll have a G&T, please.
You make it a large one.
Hi.
Hiya, Scott.
Jean not with you?
No, she's having a nap. She's with Effie.
I suppose she's tired after last night.
Tired and overexcited. She woke up early. She's been hyper all morning.
Sorry, that's my fault.
No, don't apologise. She had a wonderful time.
I hope you didn't mind my mum turning up. I honestly didn't know she was going.
Well, I suppose you want to spend some time with her granddaughter.
She does love it a bit, you know. Jean's keen on her as well, strange as it may seem.
Not that she can compete with TJ. She'll be going on and on about him all morning.
Well, they get on well. Looking at them last night, you'd think they were brother and sister, not friends.
I'm glad you took her. It was a nice idea.
Yeah, well, I hope she calms down soon.
She will.
I told you you'd like that basque.
It was rather striking.
I've got lots more surprises in store for you.
Really? Well, that is something to look forward to.
You've got no regrets so far, have you?
No. None at all. Although it is fair to say that we've only been together for 5 minutes.
I think we're perfect for each other.
Really?
Well, for a start, we're both rubbish at relationships.
Well, that's a good thing.
Oh, we're under no illusions, are we? We want the same things. We think the same way.
It doesn't sound very romantic, but I can see the logic.
When did you last do romance?
True.
No one gives us a prayer. Be nice to prove them wrong.
You're me against the world.
Works for me.
Do you mind? You'll put people off the dinners.
Oh, go away. Get back to your horny-handed son of toil.
Libs, what took you so long?
Me, Max. 4-letter word ending in K.
She means work.
An alien concept to our Tamsin.
Yeah, sit down, I'll get you a drink.
No, go on. I'll get him.
Libby, meet Ivan.
How do?
Let me guess. Been scrounging drinks off you, has she?
I offered.
He's really sweet.
You look pleased with yourself. Love life going well, is it?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I'm sorry about earlier, mate. I was in a meeting, went on forever.
Well, I thought it must have been something like that.
Couldn't even get away and give you a bell.
It's okay.
Right, looking forward to having a good chat and all.
Another time.
What are you doing now?
Nothing that won't keep.
Fancy a pint? My treat.
Yeah. Go on, then.
If you're finished, do you think you'd like to go back now?
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, you don't have to go, do you, Libs?
Of course I do.
Oh, but I thought we could make an afternoon of it.
I think you've had enough.
Well, I'm not going anywhere.
Good old Ivan.
She's taking advantage of you.
It's fine by me.
See, at least somebody likes me.
Tamsin!
Sorry, Diane.
I think it's time she was on her bike, don't you?
Yeah, she's leaving.
It was lovely meeting you.
I'll see you around.
Couple of pints, please, Louise, with a couple of whiskey chasers.
Oh, wait, there's no need for that. Just a pint, please.
That's the least I can do.
Why, what have you done?
Oh, Matthew arranged to meet me for lunch today, but didn't turn up.
Lunch today.
Got tied up in a meeting. You know what it's like.
Yeah, it's no big deal. Take a pint off your mind.
Can I get you two anything?
No, fine.
No, it's okay, thanks.
Do you think he's checking up on you? Well, he's never very far away from you, is he, these days?
Well, he works for me.
Crisps? Nuts?
Perfect, tthank you.
Same again, Scott.
Yeah, cheers.
On your own today?
Yeah.
Unlike some.
Be like an old married couple.
What?
What? You and Callum. You're not listening to me.
Not if you're going to talk rubbish.
You're not even tempted, though. You're much better bet than Scott.
If there's one thing that being with Scott taught me, it is that I am definitely gay. It's not going to happen again with any man.
Fine.
Callum is a friend, like you are, and I'm going to miss both of you because you've both been a great help to me.
That's because you instill in us this slavish devotion.
And I'm very grateful, but I'd like a little bit more than that.
Well, a little bit more like, a big strapping Californian girl with a surfboard over her shoulder.
Oh, sounds good to me.
How could you do that?
Do what?
You arranged to meet Terry so you can be with me, and then you bring him in the bar and buy him a pint like he's one of your best mates?
We are mates.
You've got a funny way of showing it.
It's not as bad as sleeping with his girlfriend.
That's not funny.
Every time we see each other, you're deceiving him. It's a fact of life. I only did it to be with you.
It's just not a very nice way to treat people.
I know. Terry's a good bloke. But you weren't thinking about him when you were with me, were you?
No, I wasn't.
You're upset because you feel guilty. But if it means we can be together, it's a price worth paying.
What if he finds out?
That could happen at any moment. You could come wandering through those doors right now. But that's part of the buzz, isn't it?
I just don't know how much longer I can keep this up. I mean, we're going to be starting the B&B soon. Then how am I going to cover my tracks?
Well, we'll deal with that when it happens. But in the meantime, I've been on the phone to my mate with a guest house.
And?
She says we can have a room tomorrow. We can stay all night if we want. You can get some time off work, can't you? It's what you want.
Okay, I'll be there.